best friend is a skinny chick. She knows an Asian born in Nick. Caitlin, she is very chic.
You're listening to the I'm in Love with a Girl Named Spike, a DEGRASSI podcast. I'm your host, Mike Park, along with my co-host, Anna Eagle.
Hello.
And Rick Johnson.
Hi.
And today we are on episode 125, Gangsta. Hannah, who sings Gangsta?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Rick?
I couldn't venture a guess.
NWA.
I was thinking it was going to be NWA or Public Enemy, but I didn't know. You knew previously without looking it up?
Yeah.
Ooh, look
Wow.
at you. What album? What album?
Straight Outta Compton, I believe.
Wow.
I went through, when I was in high school, I went through a pretty hard rap phase for a year. Just because it was like skateboarders, that was like the thing, you know?
Oh, true.
No. Yeah, it was on Straight Outta Compton.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. That's
Sounds
cool.
right to me.
You know better than me.
Yeah, it was on Straight Outta Compton.
So this episode, Sean becomes part of the crew with Jay, and who's the girl that becomes Paige's super friend?
Super friend. It's Alex or Lexi.
Alex.
I think they call her both things.
Okay, so Alex, and I feel like this is when Alex was first really introduced.
Mm-hmm.
Show, and I like her a lot. I think she's a great character.
That's the Jay's love interest.
Mm-hmm. It's his girlfriend.
What's her name? Alex Nunez. All right.
So basically, that's the synopsis, right? And then JT has a wet dream.
And Toby's insecure about JT's growing popularity too.
Oh,
that came out of nowhere.
Hannah, how does it start?
Sean's watching TV. He keeps calling Emma's house. It's kind of weird, and they're not picking up the phone.
That's super weird. Like this is the time of you pick up the phone.
This is they're not picking up the phone, and I was like, well, maybe they unplugged it because of the chemo, but I was like, that doesn't make any sense either. What if it's a doctor?
Call waiting? They have, not call waiting, caller ID?
No, it's...
But if they have caller ID and it's Sean and they're purposely not picking it
up. The weird thing about this call, the whole calling and then them not picking up is also, Emma's like, did you call the other night? Because we got a lot of hang-ups. It was like...
How do you know?
Yeah, how do you know? You're not pick up the phone.
That's kind of how it was at my house, though. We used to never pick up the phone.
Yeah, it's like our house. We don't answer the door.
Oh yeah, no.
There's no need.
No one needs to talk to me in person.
No. The other day, I got a package from the postman, and I answered the door. I felt real bad because I wasn't wearing a mask.
Oh, it happens. I did that today. Package came.
Good job with this introduction.
So Tracker brings that Wendy home.
Oh yeah.
I looked up Wendy. Mm-hmm. Wendy has only been in this, and she only has a first name, and her first name is Pip.
No way. The actress's name is just Pip?
Just Pip.
Is she like a music star or something?
No. I was like, that can't be right. She's only got one credit, and that's... Oh, no, she's got two. Her two credits are DEGRASSI: The Next Generation as Wendy.
Uh-huh.
And the other credit is Name That Dookie. She plays herself in that.
I love Name That Dookie. Sounds like a fun
Ozzy
game.
Osbourne's in it.
What is it?
I've never heard of it.
Video game about the Osbourne pets as featured on the Osbourne Season 1 DVD.
Wow.
So it's a DVD extra.
Okay.
This can't be right.
So she's famous. She's famous. Is
No,
what
no,
you're
no,
saying.
no.
Name that Dookie.
Name that dookie.
Rick
I
Johnson?
feel like, okay, this might be a IMDb fuck up because for Name That Dookie,
Yeah.
the Osbournes are listed as cast,
Mm-hmm.
and then all the other people in the cast are just their dogs, I believe. So it's like Minnie Osborne, Lola, Maggie, Crazy Baby, Puss Osborne, Pip, Martini Bianco, and Lulu. So I think
That's an error. That's an error.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, theme music kicks. We're back at DeGrassi. Rick, take it from there.
JT is about to have a wet dream about, right? Is that right?
No, we're in front of
We're
the
at
school.
school. We're at
They're
front of the
looking at the
school.
school photos.
Looking at the school photos. Toby's photo is insane.
Yeah, it's so good.
Hand on face.
Yeah.
So good.
And then we're introduced to Jay, right? This is Jay's first time in.
Like really talking, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was also he was in the gay episode too.
Oh, that's right.
Just
I watched it with
Jay.
I watched it with Jessica, and she's like, "Is this kid's first day at school?" Because he comes in hard.
He comes in real hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And
They're
then,
just being like rude. I think they're being mean.
Well, they're trying to bully. They're trying to bully Toby. They grabbed his photos, and Sean takes it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
Good for Sean.
we're in Mr. Simpson's class. What grade does Sean receive, Hannah?
I don't know. A C?
D.
An F? A D.
What is that like that?
A plus.
I know. E is like they wanted to fail you, but they just felt bad.
Sean, I love that Snake is like, learn about spell check. Learn about spell check.
Oh,
So mean. I know because I love that kid.
I love that, like, Snake is him any slack. You're like, you're dating my stepdaughter, but fuck you, dude. Like, learn spell check.
I've got cancer. I hate everybody right now.
he looks so bad bald, in my humble opinion.
He looks sick.
Yeah, he does not look good.
He
Also,
didn't
you know who?
great with hair.
Sean looks like a straight up creep this entire episode.
I know he does. Oh, Sean.
So he's trying to look like Eminem. What's the movie Eminem did?
8
Mile.
So he's trying to look like 8 Mile.
Yeah, it's like a cross between Eminem and. Are you familiar with the author David Foster Wallace?
I am not.
He wrote Infinite Jest. There's that movie called End of the Tour with Jason Segel and Jesse Eisenberg.
Never saw it.
Yeah, if you watch that movie, you'll be like, "Whoa!" This episode, Sean, David Foster.
But what about the vending machine thievery?
I want to say, I feel like if
We should smash that thing. That was crazy.
I feel like
They're not afraid.
Yeah, and then that glass is not like plate glass. That's like tempered glass.
Plexiglass.
Yeah.
Well, tempered glass like there's on your windshield, so it just spider webs and doesn't break through. There's no way it's plate glass.
Yeah. It's also just so pointless and mindless and violent. It's like, how bad did they need chips?
I think they're just getting candy bars. I like that Sean is eating the candy bar with Emma.
Yeah, because she's eating tempeh and alfalfa sprouts.
Ugh.
I just wrote down tempeh and alfalfa sprouts. Emma sucks.
Peanut sauce. Or does Spike suck because she's the one that probably made that?
Maybe they're all eating it because of Snake's. Maybe this is Snake's cancer diet. Maybe that's why he's so mad.
No. I feel like Spike is making Asian fusion. That's the only thing she knows how to make at home. Because they had that sushi recipe that we tried.
Oh,
why? Why is that her thing?
I feel like in the 90s and early 2000s, making Asian food at home was a
Mhm.
like a upper middle class thing that you did.
Yeah, true.
I would
I
like to
wouldn't be-
know the name of the chess club that Liberty and Kendra are part of.
Yeah. They really
Rick,
thought JT was going to go to that.
Rick,
They're
what
dreaming.
is the name?
Rooks and Pawns, right?
Rooks and Knights Club.
Rooks and Knights. I was half there.
I like that they put the banner up while they're playing. It's draped on the bench.
I just wrote, of course, both those people, these three people are in the chess club.
I know. It's hard. You're just watching it. I wrote down, of course, like everyone's mad at JT and Manny, but it's like, it wasn't going to be Emma or Toby.
I want to know how JT all of a sudden is cool.
I think he's been on
starting
the rise.
to look. Yeah, he's starting to look cool. And in real life, Cassie Steele, Manny, just posted on TikTok who she had a crush on.
I saw
during
that
the show.
too.
And she said JT was one of them.
And I was like, no way. Well, she couldn't have known what he was going to look like as an adult.
That's so mean, but so true at the same time.
Well,
I feel like he used up all of his hair this season. That and like in the future, his hair just is like, nah.
This is the best it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's been on the rise ever since he became mascot, and also ever since he punched Paige's rapist. That was a good move.
It was a good move. Sean is kind of buffed, huh?
Yeah, he's definitely buff. He's
buff.
He's the kind.
He's got some muscles.
He's husky.
Are we
I
in
think he's muscular. We're in auto shop.
Yeah. Did either of you have auto shop? Hannah probably didn't.
Hell no. And if we did, I would not take it.
I feel like it's not a class that is in normal school. Like it's like a vocational class.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have it either?
No, we had like wood shop and metal shop, and then like a drafting class. I don't know if you had that.
We had drafting. If they offered auto mechanics shop, I would force my kids to take it so they could fix my car.
Yeah, it's a good skill to have.
To make your kids have.
But cars are getting so computerized that it's harder and harder to.
They're driving themselves.
Yeah.
Cars these days.
Cars these days. Radich, Sean in the hallway. What is going on here? Is he accusing Sean?
I think he's just trying to get information, but then it quickly turns into Rad just being like, "Oh, you did this."
Sean's so reactionary. He can't calm himself down.
I was terrified 2 times in this episode that Sean was going to do something very bad. This was one of them. I was like, he's going to beat up Radich.
Ah, God, I wish he had. God, I would love to see that. He does look like he has it in him to do.
I enjoy viewing fights. I admit, like if there's a fight, if in public, if I see a fight, I'm like, fight.
Yeah.
Are you just on World Star the whole all day? You're just an Asian man. You're just watching World Star.
I've definitely got on like a YouTube kick late at night and just watched people get knocked out, and I find it sad but enjoyable. It's terrible.
No, I don't like any aspect of it.
I know, but
Sean's been in all the fights at DeGrassi so far.
Yeah. Well, not the fight with Dean.
No, true. That was.
If you consider that a fight.
That was JT. I wouldn't consider it. I think if they hadn't pulled Dean off of JT would have got his ass kicked.
Did you like the movie Dazed and Confused, Hannah?
I did.
I like the geeks, the nerdy dudes, seniors at the end.
Was I talking to you about that? Because I just watched that like a day ago.
No, you did not. But
oh wow!
Like I know everything you're doing at all times.
I know. That's why I'm like, Mike has something hooked up to my TV.
Have you guys seen that Bobo Dazed and Confused? Did we talk about this? The Stoned Age?
No.
No.
Oh, there's this it's not good, but it's worth a watch. It's called The Stoned Age.
The Stoned Age.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a Dazed and Confused in the Snow type of thing?
The Stoned Age.
aren't they
Okay.
like doing their own Woodstock or something?
No.
Okay. Shot in the dark.
It's like two burnout kids in Southern California, in Torrance actually, trying to make it with these two girls. One of them being Grace Slick's kid.
From
that's way
Jefferson
off.
Airplane?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's bad, but it's great. It's so much worse than Dazed and Confused, but there's a lot of Blue Oyster Cult in it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, Dazed and Confused is awesome. I just watched it the other night. I was like, man, this movie is good.
Love
Yeah,
it.
Stoned Age just came on Amazon Prime. That's why I watched it again. So
Mm.
Yeah, right. So Sean and Jay are both sent to Radich's, and
we're forgetting the fight. There's
they got in a fight.
It was a pretty good fight.
I mean,
He takes on both the dudes. Who's the black guy's name? What's the black guy's name?
Towers with a Z.
Towers?
Towers.
Towers.
The Z.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Towers with a Z.
So he takes on both and beats them down. Would you say? Is that?
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
he wins.
Yeah. Okay. So they feel like, well, obviously, right there, those guys are like, we gotta get Sean and our gang, a little
Yeah.
gang,
Yeah.
our blue gang. Okay, I want to jump straight into the wet dream. Hannah, break down the wet dream, please.
Okay. It's pretty tame, but
Mhm.
JT's sitting in a lawn chair with a Hawaiian shirt on and shorts and flip flops.
Don't forget the zinc oxide on his nose.
That's right. And then and like a bucket hat, I feel like. And then Liberty comes like through a bush,
Yeah.
carrying a tray of tea or iced teas or something, and then she jumps in the pool, and the water that splashes on him is supposed to be the ejaculate, I think.
Yeah. I just love that she's also wearing potentially one of the least sexiest bathing suits in the world. I understand that they can't get racier, but
Well, they could look at Manny.
Also, they can, yeah. Also, Toby was surprisingly chill about the fact that JT just jizzed in his bed.
Oh,
Yeah.
true that. Oh God.
I
He was
like-
like smiling and laughing. I would be like, "Get out of my room!"
yeah, I love that he was just like, "Would you wet the bed?" And then he was like, "You had a wet dream."
Yeah, he was like excited about it.
He's like,
He was also really ready for that blackmail plan. Like, I think he was looking for something.
this B
Yeah.
plot sucked. It's bad.
No, it's
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
This is the best B plot ever in the history
No.
of DEGRASSI.
No.
What are you talking about? What about the tropical
What
jizz
about
scene
the
of
guinea pigs?
jumping into the pool? That was
Yeah.
amazing. I wonder if sorry.
Didn't
I'm
we
watching.
see Spinner's
Sorry.
full boner though in one
Yeah.
episode? Like
yeah.
they've done worse.
They have done worse. That's true. I want to know why. I can't remember why did Sean approach the bully trio of Towers, Jay,
Because
and
Jay
Oh,
was
Wait,
so cool.
Who? No. It's because Jay, when they're sitting in the office ready to get Radich to, give them their punishment, he makes the thing as like, why are you hanging out with, Emma? You should be hanging out with your own kind, implying that they're all poor and live with their brothers called Tracker.
and fight people all the time.
I wonder if Tower's brother is just Tower. Like,
what? Hannah, does Towers have more of a role in later episodes? I can't recall.
Certainly not. Certainly not. I didn't know his name was Towers. I don't think I've ever
this
seen him.
IMDb is all wackadoo.
But I
because
do love that. Oh, it is?
Well, okay, so Towers apparently is in 4 more episodes.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, so
Hannah,
probably-
did you see? Oh, sorry. Someone from DeGrassi Next Gen died. Did you see that in the news?
Yeah, I did
Who is
see
that?
that. He's in like season 10
Okay.
like 14, I think. Yeah, that was really sad. He's young. He was like 29.
Yeah, because everyone was texting me like, and I was like, I don't know who this is.
I don't think
know.
you've seen those episodes.
Yeah, I haven't seen those episodes. Sorry to interrupt. Where were you guys at? My bad.
I was gonna say I love that Jay was like, you got in that fight at that other school, right? You almost killed that kid. And he was like, I deafened him in 1 year. And then Jay's like, what'd you say? I was like, I guess Jay's kind of fun and cool. I don't know.
he's a good actor. He plays such a good bully. Like
He is good.
he plays such a dick, but I like that he was a real life Jay Goldsby's music buddy going to shows.
I know.
I just wish that he had more roles. He doesn't have a whole lot of roles after this.
Jay,
Oh, he does.
Well, I'm talking not in
post DeGrassi.
Post DeGrassi.
He does. He's music. He's a musician.
Was he?
Yeah, well, he plays a DJ. He also plays a DJ in the series Really Me.
Ooh, never heard of it.
In the he's also in another
Sorry.
He's currently in a program called the Detention Adventure, and his character's name is Caretaker Jay.
Ooh.
Detention
okay.
center?
Yeah.
I'll be all over that.
Ooh, I can't wait to get into that later.
Spinner and Paige in the cafeteria. What's happening, Hannah?
Spinner and Paige in the cafeteria. I think JT's sitting with them and they're having a good time playing cards.
Well,
And
they're
then
playing
Toby's-
euchre. They're playing euchre.
Yeah. And then Toby comes up and he's like, I love this card game. I play it with my Nona or something. And everyone's like, we don't want you to sit here. And then JT's very mean, which is the only well, also Toby sucks, but Toby's
no.
The other weird thing is Toby starts this by going, everybody has wet dreams. He's like, I have them. He was like, Spinner has them and Mr. Radich has them. And he was like, but guess who had one? JT. And I was like, that seems like if he's trying to embarrass him. But then he tells everybody that it's Liberty.
When he says Radich has them and they cut to Radich eating that Long John.
Yes. That's so good.
So do you two not know what euchre is?
I don't know
Have you
what
ever heard
euchre
of
is.
euchre?
Is it like
It's a card
Uno?
game. It's
What was that? It's not
it's
like
Canadian.
Uno.
It's Canadian for Uno.
Yeah, it's like very popular in my area, so it makes sense that it's popular in their area.
What is it?
Was that?
What is it?
It's like a card. It's kind of like spades. If you've ever played spades.
All right.
You're kind of Canadian, basically, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I'm very close to being Canadian.
Do you speak any Canadian? Can you speak Canadian?
Put the net up, you hoser.
Yeah.
It's
That's
terrible.
good.
That was terrible. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
A boat.
How disgusted do you think Canadians are by people who try to imitate the Canadian accent? I don't find it humorous when people do it.
I think they think it's funny.
I think they're cool about it. They're Canadian. They're nice.
They're chill about everything. Yeah. What are they gonna do? Get mad?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Have you ever seen a mad Canadian?
Of course.
When?
Chris Candy.
He's American. He's from the U.S.
That's true. Amanda Steptoe?
Oh, yeah. She just swears a lot.
Yeah, she's not. I wouldn't call her mad.
She's so mad. She's like, don't ever let that Hannah girl talk to me again.
Stop
Right.
posting pictures of me,
I
Michael.
was like, damn.
Yeah, probably more so. What will I do? Nothing.
When everyone goes into the woods wearing the N95 mask, what are they doing? Just doing like a volunteer cleanup?
Yeah, they're cleaning up the ravine.
Which, don't go into the it's gonna be like needles and used condoms out there. I feel like
Damn. But you're
the
probably,
ravine. That's what people do in the ravine.
Well, you know what people do in the ravine?
What's that? Kill people?
They boned.
They
boned. They boned and they were.
I guess at this point, the ravine hasn't been like a place yet, but later on,
Wait,
it's like
the
people
ravine
fuck
is
there.
like that's where Emma gets herpes.
That's where Emma gets it's gonorrhea. That's where
Okay.
Emma gets gonorrhea there. JT like sells drugs there. It's like not a good place to be,
Well, they got to clean it up.
or it's a great place to be.
They got to clean it up for the.
Maybe as a direct result of them cleaning it up, it became a fun place to fuck in the woods.
Man, when Emma and Sean kiss, and I'm like, oh, that's a nice kiss. And then when Sean goes in for the kiss, I was like, oh man, this is not going to end well.
Why?
I'm glad Kendra walked up on them.
He's got these big guns. Emma's just so attracted to him, and then
Yeah.
Kendra wanted to join. What Kendra wanted to say was, "Me too, please."
Mind if I cut in?
Question: Have either of you have been on a trail and walked up on people having sex?
No, but I can top any of that because I was in a hotel and there's like this little nook in the hallway and these two people were doing it. I was like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah.
And then I was on tour and then I told my band, of course they wanted to watch. So next thing you know, we were on tour with like a couple bands and there's like 20 of us just watching them.
Oh,
And then we dogpiled on them. We didn't even know who they were.
Oh my God.
We're like, dogpile.
Yeah, when I was
fun.
when I was freshly out of high school, I walked up on a couple people having sex, and then I knew both of them from school. And
And you're like, hello.
Ooh.
I was like, "What's up, Stacy?" And she's like, "Huh?" And then the dude was like, "If we don't move, they won't notice us." I was just like,
Oh my God. That used to happen at Grand Slam. There used to be like every once in a while there was people fucking in a car. You just had to tap on the glass and be like, you need to drive home.
Did you ever have to do it?
No, luckily. And then I think somebody one time was like horizontal making out. So like on their way to something else in mini golf.
Yeah.
"That's cool. That's some balls."
Yeah.
I miss that about the youth,
Yeah.
about you being young, of just like unabashed, like going for it.
Trying to bone wherever you can.
Yeah, just being like, I'm never gonna have this chance again. I gotta go for it now.
It's true.
You can still do it. You can still do it. You and Jessica.
Yeah, but if people call the cops on you now, like you go to jail and then you're a sex offender.
Yeah, I'd be a sex offender. as a 13-year-old kid, you're just heavy making out.
Yeah, they're like,
next
get
to the
outta
Plaza
here.
1 and 2. It's just like, break it up, guys.
Rick, are you drinking Crystal Light, perhaps?
Squirt.
Squirt. Good old squirt.
Speaking of squirt, JT's
Yeah.
dream.
Ooh. Why is Sean and Emma fighting, Rick? What's happening? What's going on here?
Well, Sean really wants to come over to the Nelson Simpson household for multiple reasons, because Tracker keeps kicking him out of the house, giving him like a $5, telling him to do whatever. He's just having a bad time.
$5.
A $5.
So, Emma and Sean make a date to go get pizza, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Snake comes in and is like, dude, I'm fucking gonna throw up from all this chemo that I've been getting in my system.
In the last week.
Yeah, you need to come home and watch. What's the baby's name?
Jay Johnson.
I don't know.
You need to watch the baby, and then Sean just flips out because, like,
Jack. I think it's Jack.
Oh,
but
that's
it.
That's
Wait,
not right.
it's a boy? That was a boy baby that they had?
I think so.
Whoa. I thought it was a girl.
You can tell at the baby stage if they're a boy or a girl.
Typically, don't female babies have more hair when they come out? Statistically?
I don't know.
Who knows?
You got me. Me.
I know one of them might have a dick and the other one.
But he was that angry just because of that.
Because of Kendra?
No, Kendra. I don't think Kendra had much to do with it. I think it was Snake saying like, Emma, you got to come home and watch the baby because I cannot live life right now because I've been going through chemo.
But that caused that much rage.
And your mom has to work at the salon.
Okay. All right. Well, so he's a bad boyfriend. He's a bad boyfriend.
He's a bad boyfriend. But also, I mean, I'm not defending him, but he lives with Tracker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tracker's
really over his guardianship responsibilities.
Yeah, of course. You handed him a $5.
Yeah, here's $5. But again, if someone handed me $5, I was like, go do whatever you want.
Yeah, but when Tracker handed him that $5,
I would love that.
It was probably like 11 o'clock at night. Where's Sean going to go at 11 o'clock at night?
The bars.
Yeah,
I don't know.
With a $5 bill. Like, you can't go anywhere.
What'll $5 get me?
While his brother bones Pip.
As fast as he can before he gets back with a... he tells him to go get a get well soon card for Mr. Simpson.
Yeah.
Hannah, can you explain how Jay and his crew convinced Sean to come with them to DeGrassi to steal Mr. Simpson's computer?
I think that Sean had a similar reaction that I did to Jay being so much fun at the principal's office because he was like, oh, you're funny and you joke about me fighting people and it doesn't make you sad. Makes my girlfriend sad. And then I think they're just both into cars.
No. Jay and Towers are terrible with cars. They like cars.
But they're into it.
And Sean decides at shop class again that like, oh, I'm going to the dark side. It was like,
these are my people.
These are my people. Then after school, Towers is wrenching on his car, and Sean comes over and is like, oh no, I could probably get 5 more horses out of this. But if you put a pipe up to your catalytic converter, we can get 15 more horses.
Yeah, I was like, there's no more horses. I don't get what he's talking about. I was like, he's making up horses at this point.
So Jay asked Sean how much that would cost, and Sean's like, throws out the number, $200. And then Jay has to come up with that money somehow.
Mm-hmm. But Sean will do the labor for free.
Yeah.
But why did Sean go with them to DeGrassi?
Because he wants to be a friend. He wants a new friend.
So he's in. He's all in. Emma brings a photo that says, "To Sean, love Emma." But she doesn't give it to him. Why doesn't she give it to him? Is he a dick to her?
He's a dick to her. He's a dick to her.
Also, I'm sorry, I don't want your autograph. You're supposed to be my girlfriend. I don't know why she signed her own school picture to give to him.
She did say love.
True. I don't think he looked at it, did he?
My favorite thing when they're casing the joint about stealing something from DeGrassi is when they enter a media immersion class and Jade's about to steal that crappy Yamaha keyboard and Sean's just like, nah, you'll get $50 out of that.
I know.
Go with this Alienware brand new Alienware laptop.
He's a bad guy.
I'm going to send both of you guys an 8x10 of myself. You
really should.
You guys are going to frame it.
How many 8x10s you got left?
Maybe I can find 2 if I'm lucky.
Okay. That's good. I got about 500.
For just Rick Johnson?
Maybe 200 for Rick Johnson.
You made 8x10 Rick Johnsons.
Rick Johnson's the rock and roll machine.
Yeah. You need to sell these.
It's me standing in front of the Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah. It's a hot commodity.
And Wax Trucks had a bunch too. Like, I was touring when you still had to have that crap.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Hannah needs to get a press photo. I'll pay for it.
Back
old school, black and white.
Back in the day, to get booked at clubs, you had to send an 8x10 photo of your band.
To see if you
Yeah,
looked cool enough?
I don't know. You just had to do it.
It was like a
A
weird
lot of
thing.
clubs hung them up, and oftentimes they would ask us to sign it, and they would put it frame.
I guess if you're doing like website shit, that makes sense. But why else? I don't get why you would need it.
This was in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why else would you need that
You got
during
me.
that
It
time?
was just a thing. You would send an 8x10 and a record, and then you would call back in 2 weeks, and they would tell you no.
Hey, I was hoping you could tell me no real quick.
But I've been thinking for Hannah, if you the 8x10, it's you with 3 stuffed animals, and you're holding the stuffed animals, and you're just on your bed, and it's going to be horizontal, the photo.
Yeah,
we'll print up 100, and you'll sell it to your fans.
That's awesome.
I think that's a great idea.
$10 each. You'll sign them. If you're in with this, if you want to help provide some fundage for Hannah's survival.
I love how creepy these 8x10 sound too.
I have
funny.
I have a coffee table book of just headshots.
That's fun.
Oh whoa!
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, sorry. Get back on track here. We're almost done here. As they make fun of Emma, she walks up to the stairwell of DeGrassi, and you see her crumpling the photo in her right hand. I kind of like that imagery. That's very good.
And Alex says she really is flat as a board, isn't she?
Damn, dude. Did she really say that?
She really said that, and I was like, damn, they are cool. They're cool.
They are cool.
I can't argue with it.
What is going on at DeGrassi? Do they know Sean stole the laptop? They have no idea.
I think he's a bad criminal, though.
I think Emma's suspicious.
Yeah.
But
because Snake is distraught. He's almost in tears. It feels like. Does he know it was stolen, or does he think
he thinks? Yeah, he doesn't think. He's just like, maybe it's at home.
Maybe
I thought I locked up media immersion, but the chemo is making me stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know if that is a byproduct of chemotherapy.
I don't know.
I
hope to never know.
Yeah, same.
I hope to never. They meaning Snake and Emma are talking, and then you see Sean leaving school, and he's just this evil peering look at Emma, and Emma just kind of sad look, and then it freeze frames on Sean. Right? Or is it freeze frame on Emma?
Freeze frame.
I think they missed their opportunity to have this episode be titled a Eminem song.
Oh, you're right. But
I wonder if they had to have clearance.
When did he start?
Yeah, for just the title, I don't think so.
He was out by now.
Definitely. I'm thinking he's old now.
What are they gonna? They're gonna be like the real Slim Shady.
Yeah.
What are his hit songs, Hannah?
My Name Is, The Real Slim Shady.
What's that
Lose
song?
It. Lose Yourself.
Lose Yourself.
Well, this could have definitely been called My Name Is.
Yeah.
Why not?
I think if it was called Real Slim Shady, I think people would have thought that was funny.
All right. Rick, anything you'd like to add?
I really, when they're going to pick up the ravine, and Jay, Alex, and Towers are making fun of them for picking up the ravine, I think the best line of the episode is when Jay spills out his Mountain Dew and goes, "Chemical spill."
That was good.
See, he's funny.
He is kind of funny.
He's funny and cool.
I keep thinking that I know him from something, but I don't. I'm disappointed.
He's a pretty good actor on this show too. He
just looks like a normal shitty bully white kid, right? That's why.
Yeah, but he's great. He's a good actor.
Does he kind of look like Ashton Kutcher?
Not at all.
Yeah. All right.
They both have symmetrical faces and longish hair.
Toby looks as much as like Ashton Kutcher as Jay does, in my opinion.
Would you
like to add anything?
Butterfly effect.
I've never seen the butterfly effect. Or is butterfly effect a term for what is the butterfly effect?
It's like a butterfly flapping its wings can change the world.
Yeah, it can cause a tsunami in another country or something. I think is what it is.
Okay.
And the movie's good though, but
I'm
it's
learning.
sad.
Who's in the butterfly effect?
Amy Smart and
Tom Hanks.
Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher. What's the guy from My Name Is Earl that was also in Mallrats?
The skater, Jason Lee.
Ethan Suplee.
What? Not Jason Lee?
Not Jason Lee.
All right.
Did you ever hang out with Jason Lee?
No, I was at a show and he introduced Fishbone. That was the only time I saw him.
He's
from your
area.
I didn't talk to him. I should have asked about DeGrassi, but I didn't want to bother him. I didn't want to bother him, Hannah. I know how being a celebrity, I know what it feels like being bothered.
Yeah.
How many 8x10s do you think Jason Lee has in his house right now?
0. He doesn't need them. Everything was dealt with by his management, so he didn't need
burned.
No, I bet they gave him out. I don't know if he has
Ana?
any kind of fan base anymore. What's that?
Where's Santa Ana?
Southern California, near LA.
I was wrong. He's not from your area.
Yeah, I knew that. I didn't want to burst your bubble.
You didn't want to blow.
You did not.
I didn't. You're right. Hannah, would you like to add anything?
No, I don't think so. All in all, not a great episode, but
We get to see Alex.
yeah,
I like Alex.
it was a big episode for like things are changing, people are coming into the picture, JT's shifting social groups, kind of.
I think it's a great episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was enjoyable. I didn't feel sad watching it.
For sure. We're gonna feel sad within the next year, so get ready.
Yeah.
I'm excited that feel sad. I want to shock. I want to be shocked.
Yeah, I
You're
want to
gonna be.
scream.
Gonna be screaming.
Oh, the other thing, before we go, I thought when Sean slammed the locker, he was gonna punch Emma and just knock her out.
Oh, it's
What
gonna
if he
sound bad,
did?
but
What
I
if he
so
did?
wish he had.
Like, he slammed that locker so violently, I was like, oh my God.
I wonder if he
It's like-
improv that.
Probably.
He's really letting loose.
All right. Next week. What's next week's episode? Does anyone know off the top of their head?
Yeah,
I'm
I
right
know what
there.
it's about
What's
I'm
it about?
because I started it. Well, I shouldn't tell you, should I?
Well, I
Maybe?
just want to be if I'm excited. I might watch it tonight.
It's an Ashley episode.
Ugh.
Oh, then it's going to be
Ooh.
awesome. Yes. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.